flexing by myself. Ooh, where we going? I don't know what it's self. Smoking on this thing on my way down the hell. Watch me kill them all. Heaven won't take me now. I done shook up all my demons. Better play it moving now. Put on this earth, trapped inside my fucking dome. So I hustle, never ending, never tricking. Always pippin' on you, bust a hose. Watch your two-step, watch me swing my blade. Hope you quick on them toes. Always keep my Skrilla in the safe. I don't trust your hoes. Cold blood, cold diamonds, all the traits of a dirty hoe.
Hi. Hello. Hello. Where am I? Oh god, it's been too long. Where are the things? There's me. Okay. And where's the other shit? How do I make the other shit go away? There we go. And I'm unmuted. Okay, cool. And no, that's not what I want. I want that. That's what we're doing. Alright, I can get rid of this. Ugh. Now let me turn the music back on for this too. I was thinking about like just playing the fucking funk like the entire time, but mood wise doesn't really fit with the whole thing. Do I have noise? Is there no game sound right now? No, there's not. We'll get it. It was working just a second ago, so I don't know what the fuck. Luckily, it's like a super light game, so it's starting it up and back off again. Okay, cool. Alright, so, yeah. Hi, how is everybody? I've been playing this game a lot lately, so I thought I would, do some streaming. Actually, I just remembered there's something I gotta handle over here real quick. Fucking tired, got called into the workshop at 4 a.m. What workshop? What are you talking about? Just got off fucking work. There's a lot of reeing happening in chat. Why? Just got off of work. Car workshop a friend owns. I sort of officially. Are you seriously not getting? You're not getting paid? Ah, fuck it. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Work equals re. I get paid just under the table, and I come in whenever I feel like. I mean, that sounds pretty good. That sounds like a good gig. I mean, depending on how much you're getting paid. Work does equal re, for sure. It is. What is the? Let me consult the resident Zoomer. What is the opposite of a pog champ? It's like the anti-poggers, is what work is. Am I saying this right? Have I adopted a pog chump? True. Also, I just realized that where is it? Y'all aren't showing up. There we go. I've been thinking about getting rid of this a fucking nerd, a pag champ. Why isn't chat showing up on the screen? Oh, there it is. Okay. I've been thinking about getting rid of this layout here and just going with something a little bit more simplistic. I feel like this like gets in the way a lot. That's what's been going on my end here. I haven't really been thinking about it that much just because I haven't been streaming in a super long time. But I wanna do it more, but at the same time, it's just the face cam stuff's fine. Yeah, I mean, I feel like with some games it kind of gets in the way, especially when there's like a lot of text happening on screen, or like there's like a lot of like hot bars and things. The box of things under it can go though. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I don't need top donator. Like I don't need that stuff. That doesn't need to be there. And this can kind of come down here. Is that even legible, really? Like, can y'all like read that shit? Hey, what's up, Ben? How you doing? But yeah, like the stuff under the name top donator, all that shit. That doesn't need to be there. I think. I used to have like the sub goal and everything up at the top. It was getting really crowded for a while, and I just had to fucking get rid of it. Honestly, I think I'm just going to reject modernity and return to, no layout at all. Like back to when I first started streaming and just have like my webcam and like some chat. I mean, I don't need constant flashing notifications. Like the notifications as they happen, but I don't need... Yes, yeah. I think that fits the aesthetic of this stream a little bit more. Like, just... I don't put too much effort into it. Yeah, simplicity really is key. I mean, this was suiting me a few years ago when I was first getting into it and thought I needed some stuff to have it kind of look a little bit more snazzy. But, I don't need that. I don't need it. But, yeah, alright, let's get, like, a starter going. I was thinking about making, like, a custom game, but I've really been wanting to, like, test myself against, like, the way that the game is supposed to be played in this apocalypse setting. So I'm gonna keep going with that. I was making some, Wait, I have a tiny little peak on my stream. That's it as far as my small JPEG in the corner. Wait, what are you talking about? A tiny little peak? Like little like anime girl like peeking out off to the side. Let's go to your VODs. Alright, let's check it out. Hold on. We're gonna use just a moment to peek on Wolf's stream here. find his profile. Finding like streamers like around our size, like through the search function that Twitch has, is a pain in the dick sometimes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, let's here we are. Is that what you're talking about right there? That little thing? That's cute. Okay, that actually really is pretty cute. I mean, it's anime degeneracy, but it's still cute, you know? Jesus Christ, were you really playing Nekopara? You know what? I can't blame you. I'm gonna just look at it. It's adorable. Volume 4 comes out tomorrow. I've played none of them. I watched some gameplay of it like a while back, but I've never played it myself. True. Some of the like the lolly stuff and everything, I'm not really such a big fan of, but yeah. Is the game sound coming through for y'all? Like any of the music and everything that's playing in the background here? Oh no, I don't. No mods. I don't need that. Nope. Okay. It's probably just not turned up enough. I turned my shit like way down. It's gonna be a lot louder when we get into the game. We'll fuck with it some more. All right, so we're gonna go with Apocalypse. I think it's still considered to be like the start of the zombie apocalypse. Let me just start with an explanation, because I know that this is not a super popular game. I think Thrux, you were saying that you've played a little bit of this with your friends. I think it's just that the sound is turned down so low on my end that it's not really picking it up. Like, I think maybe if I turn it up a little bit here. You hearing a bit more of that? You gotta get used to fucking haven't streamed in 6 months Andy over here. Anyways. I gunned down the only guy in our group that declared us a new episode. Fuck. Yeah, okay, so anyways, for those of you that haven't played this game, it's sort of like, imagine DayZ, but not at all like DayZ, except for the fact that there's zombies, and it actually focuses on zombies. Although if you play with online with strangers and everything, I'm sure weird emergent gameplay can come up. But the idea is to basically, yeah, it's isometric DayZ, where the emphasis is on simulation rather than like just constant combat and that kind of shit. So like, I was streamed in 6 months and drunk through the entire election cycle. Yeah, fuck. I'll probably be drinking more later tonight, but probably after dinner. So that way I'm not just fucking blitzed. Absolutely blitzed. But yeah, it's gonna be depression simulator, man. It's gonna be like, let's try not to starve sort of shit. I'm on duty for Thanksgiving week. That sucks. That fucking sucks. Be streaming Nekopara? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if once I'm done, I'll be down to hang out. I find it so hard to like sit down and watch a stream myself, and I feel like the biggest hypocrite, like I'm gonna be real with y'all, because like I have people come here and watch me stream and everything, and I'm so terrible at watching other people stream, and it's not because I don't want to see it, it's just like if I'm on my computer, I'm doing something else, like I'm playing a game or something like that. And if I can have the stream off in another monitor, I will. Or I'm like at work or something, I just can't watch somebody stream while I'm at work most of the time. Sometimes I can. It's really hard for me to like set aside that time. Dude, before I started working, like when I was like 19 years old or something, well, not before I started working. Before I had like a super like constantly working sort of job. Main. Fuck you. What are you talking about? No. Oh, are you talking about right now, or are you trying to tell me I need to get this shit on the road? It's hard to fucking settle down and watch a stream. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna bring up the map on the other side. You know what? Fuck it. No map. No map. We'll only use the maps that are in the game. So, yeah, let's name this the Twitch Boys stream. Yee. 1. And we'll start in start a place I'm not very familiar with. I'm still not very familiar with the game at all, to be completely honest. So I guess the rest of it you'll see as we get into it. So, yeah, what I was doing there is just picking where I'm going to start out. So there's 4 different towns in a really fucking huge map. I think the whole thing takes place in Kentucky. The Ohio River is like a big part of the map. I think technically the game pretends like the zombie apocalypse started like back in the 90s or something like that. So a lot of the technology is a little on the older side. And then here I can pick out what sort of character I want to have. I actually do have a type that I've been fucking around with. Although if this one dies, I'll make a new one. All right. But just to give you the idea, like you can come down here and you can pick an occupation, right? And I will give you like sort of some base stats. So you can go fire officer or security guard, carpenter, whatever the fuck, and it'll give you stats and a whole bunch of different shit. Or you can go unemployed and you just basically get 8 free trait points and no real base stats really to speak of. So what I ended up doing was making one that has some good positive stats, and then you can actually, if you go past your point allowance, you can take up some negative traits to help balance it back out. So what I ended up making was someone who's like, you know, a fast driver. He's an outdoorsman, which is probably a little on the meta side, because it just, all that does is keep me from being affected by harsh weather conditions. So if I'm standing out in the rain, I'm not going to be as affected by it as somebody else might be, which they could actually like get a cold or something like that from it. I'm graceful, inconspicuous, and a gymnast, so I'm very good at sneaking around and hopping over fences and that kind of shit. But I'm also a smoker, which, by the way, IRL finally quit smoking. So that's an actual Pog champ right there. IRL Pog champ. And sleepyhead, which I need more sleep. It's just the way it is. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, but otherwise, like, fitness and strength is average. I can build that up. I'm a non-Minecraft priest pedo. What the fuck? What are you talking about? I'm proud of you for the first time. Look, you're not my real dad, okay? I don't need your pride. And I'm also a fucking Freddy Dread simp, so I made a character that looks like him, although I need to change the pants. Yeah, that's me right there with the fucking hat and everything. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can have this start like closer to the winter. Fuck, I'm gonna go back and do that. Alright, this won't take very long since I don't have to explain it this time. So basically all I'm gonna do is go to custom sandbox. I'm gonna choose like the same place to start out in, or Rosewood. And I'm gonna come down here. It's on Apocalypse already, so everything's already set. But we do get to see the back end of this. So the zombie count isn't like low or particularly high. It's gonna be a lot to deal with starting out. I'll kind of skip around here. I wanted to start closer to like, I don't know, we can have a start on like Halloween. How about that? That would be spooky. So this is dictating like when the water and electricity get shut off, which will happen between 0 and 30 days. Other stuff that, I mean, you'll just see through gameplay, and loot's gonna be fucking rare as shit. So it's gonna kind of suck a little bit. And then basically the zombie lore is their strength, toughness is normal, transmission is blood, saliva, just like the normal shit. Infection mortality, 2 to 3 days, so you'll die getting bit if you're infected within 2 to 3 days. Fuck No Nut November. All right, actually, let me brief tangent, another tangent before we get started. All right, like this is 21st fucking century. Okay, like I'm not saying like I'm a fucking coomer or anything like that. Like I don't need to coom all the fucking time. But No Nut November, I'm not some fucking I'm not living in a monastery. All right, this is the United Goddamn States of America. All right, if I want to nut, I'll nut. So long as like anyone around me is kind of okay with it, or I'm at least by myself or something, right? Like, whatever. It's stupid. I don't like it. Even if I didn't have Linda here, all right? Like, I mean, I would nut. That's just me. Like, I don't fucking need to, but I refuse to be like, oh, well, it's that time of the year to not nut. Like, whatever. Anyways, when you die of infection, you go and get reanimated within 0 to 1 minute. You have a crippling hentai addiction. No. Nothing against hentai, but like I don't ever see it, whether I was single or not, becoming like my main deal. Why did it change the way that my character looks? I want my hat back. Let's see, white tank top, long sleeve shirt. Jeans, long socks, shoes, actually sneakers. We'll go with like a burgundy there. X to doubt. You spelled doubt wrong, bro. Like there's a few different ways you went wrong there, friend. Unless they spell things differently in New Zealand. Wait, I'm gonna be a fat piece of shit and eat these baby stroop waffles. Yeah, Wolf is basically like halfway illiterate, so you really gotta like translate what the fuck he means. Which over the years I've gotten used to it.